You voting for Kamala Harris is like saying you're a millionaire, which you're not.
Yeah, I believe the Supreme Court should overturn the way it's been interpreted in the past.
The 14th
It's not
Amendment.
dismantling it.
Why
The
it
Constitution
needs
is
to
meant,
be
it can be ratified.
ratified, not taken away, but just ratified and changed.
Don't tell him what to do, little boy.
Yeah,
Listen,
we
listen,
stole
listen.
it
Hold
fair
on,
and
go ahead,
square,
man.
so we won that. We took it.
Fools like them, they suss me out and then they ghost. Girls like me, I like a magnet to a nine. Can I be lying from the ocean? I send them.
Hello, my name is T, and today I'll be talking about what it's like to talk in conservative MAGA echo chambers.
Said anything like that to you at all, latest. Not one thing have I said negative to you. All are you, dumbass?
First of all, all these people here are very intelligent. Unlike you, you lack of knowledge. You like if someone took your mind frame or something, then someone just took your brain, because that's exactly what you is. Even the host right there is very smarter than you, little boy. You're just a little boy that
You tell
She
him,
needs a
man.
man, have her to call me. I'm white.
Boy. Femboy that's voted for Kamala.
They called me tiny little boy, and they said I was struggling and I was poor, and
you're still struggling and surviving. So if I was you, don't talk then.
We can tell. We can tell you're
You can tell by the
struggling.
way your voice you're struggling. You're struggling so hard.
I'm stupid. Also, I'm stupid.
First of all these people here are very intelligent. Unlike you, you lack of knowledge. You like if someone took your mind frame or something, then someone just took your brain, because that's exactly what you is. Even the host right there is very smarter than you.
Dumbass. Hey, latest.
Hey, how are you,
Latest. What's your age, by the way, real quick, just for TikTok purposes?
I do have to admit, for about 30 seconds or so, it was rather cordial, and we were able to just talk to each other for like 30 seconds. I know I've said that already, but I just need to reiterate. 30 seconds of peace. That's basically what I got. But it's fine. The whole problem was, we were talking about the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution, adopted on July 9th, 1868, is one of the Reconstruction Amendments. It grants citizenship to all persons born or naturalized in the United States, including formerly enslaved people, and ensures equal protections under the law for all citizens. The amendment prohibits states from denying any person of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. It is considered one of the most significant amendments in American history, as it has laid the foundation for civil rights protections. And to start off the group, I was like, hey guys, I have a question about the 14th Amendment. And none of them knew what it was.
No, would you explain it?
Isn't that
Oh,
like
yeah.
anchor babies?
None of them knew what it was. And you know what happened? I didn't rub it in their face. I didn't make them feel stupid. I just explained it to them. It does not matter what graces you afford to other people when they're in the wrong and experiencing cognitive dissonance. They will never concede, they'll never admit to anything, and they'll never change their views. It's almost a pointless activity entirely. This is why echo chambers are an extreme problem. This is why radicalization can happen in modern times, because people find other people who have the same beliefs without checking facts, without any basis in reality, and they just make sure that everyone thinks the way they think before they talk to them or interact with them. It's like they're saving their brain space for only things they can comprehend, which is their own perspective. Where they're just reinforcing each other's beliefs, and they're like, oh no, Trump wasn't Jesus, he was a doctor.
Let the little man talk. Let the little boy talk. Go ahead.
Go ahead, latest. Go ahead. It's your turn. It was never
A doctor.
Are you actually insane? You're that gullible? All of you believe that? Okay, you'll see. You can bully me.
But you understand Trump can't get rid of it, right?
Government is a democratic republic comprised of checks and balances. Congress, the Senate, the House. Trump uses executive orders to bypass things. During the Las Vegas shooting, he bypassed an executive order or due process to ban bump stock attachments to AR-15s.
The Trump administration is following through on plans to ban bump stocks in the wake of the Las Vegas massacre. Natalie Brand has the latest from Capitol Hill.
As the Trump administration moved Tuesday to ban bump stocks more than a year after the Las Vegas massacre, the President's School Safety Commission also released a report that spoke little of guns.
Demolished the White House without congressional approval.
There's been a lot of attention on the demolition of the White House East Wing, so here's a quick breakdown. The White House actually has three main sections: the executive residence, home to every US president since 1800, the West Wing, where the Oval Office and daily business happen, and the East Wing, office space for the First Lady and her staff. Part of the East Wing is seen being demolished to make room for a new ballroom.
He does things without approval. So to say, that's what the whatever is for, the checks and balances are for, that doesn't work in this administration. So I asked them, why would it be okay for Trump to get rid of birthright citizenship?
But you understand Trump can't get rid of it, right?
That's a good one. Birthright.
President Trump's executive order to end birthright citizenship has kicked off an unprecedented legal battle over immigration policy.
If we lose, it means that the Constitution doesn't matter.
Most legal scholars say the meaning of the 14th Amendment is very clear, that people born in the U.S. are citizens regardless of the citizenship of their parents.
You understood that's what the Supreme Court is for. Yeah, I believe the Supreme Court should overturn the way it's been interpreted in the past, and that the birthright citizenship was clearly meant for the slaves and children of slaves. And I do not believe it needs to be extended to other people immigrating into the country. I think it had a very specific purpose.
You guys catch that? Are we all following along here? Because we just established that we don't believe in birthright citizenship. So let's deport Trump's kids, because they're all birthright citizens. Okay.
I agree with Wyatt.
I actually agree with that too, because my parents and my grandparents and so on were born here.
He thinks just because he was born here, he's a citizen. So we want to deport Trump's kids and we don't want to be citizens ourselves?
My family came on the Santa Maria.
Interesting. Is this literal colonizer telling me he's a citizen and immigrants can't be?
Dude, I'm white.
He's the original illegal immigrant.
Here's what when it comes to the 14th
It's not
Amendment.
dismantling it.
So an amendment, the definition of amendment is a minor change or addition designed to improve a text, piece of legislation, etc. An amendment to existing laws. What exactly do you call something being taken apart piece by piece?
The Constitution is meant it can be
ratified, not taken away, but just ratified. And
it's crazy how you would say ratified and not take away in the same sentence when the 14th Amendment was literally just taken away by an executive order.
Changed. Like, we just need to change it up a little bit, right? Whereas, like, say an illegal woman, right, from Mexico comes across the border when she's 9 months pregnant and, stays at her auntie's house, right, to have the baby, and then use her baby to become a citizen and say, oh, well, my baby was born here. It's an American. You have to let me stay now.
My parents and my grandparents and so on were born here.
That's an anchor baby. Those need to go. Those need to go.
Dude, I'm white.
How did I benefit from the 14th Amendment?
I'm white.
The 14th Amendment allowed Irish people to be citizens at all. I don't care how you came here.
I'm white.
As an Irish American French descendant, right? How do I benefit from the 14th Amendment? I was born in America. My parents were born in America. Well, my baby was born here. It's an American. So the 14th Amendment does not apply to me at all.
I think it would be so much easier if you just said you were white.
I'm not black either.
Or if you were an American, because 5 seconds ago you came over here with Columbus, meaning you're Spanish. Now you're Irish and French, but I highly doubt you're Irish.
Dude, I'm white.
Are you aware of your own history? Do I need to teach you your own history? You think the 14th Amendment was just for blacks? No, it was for all non-whites, and you were considered a non-white at the time.
What country did I immigrate from then?
Because I'm black and white. I can keep track of that. You might be 3 or more, and you can just narrow it down. Just because you're 0.05% Anglo-Saxon. How does the 14th Amendment apply to you? By allowing you to be a citizen. It's because you used to not be considered white enough to be a citizen. So the Naturalization Act of 1790 restricted citizenship to free white persons, which meant not the slaves and meant not the Irish Catholics either. You weren't a citizen and you were discriminated against. And the 14th Amendment literally allowed you to have the rights to go places without being discriminated against. We have the rights to due process. You're not allowed to be just deported for no reason, like how ICE is doing and violating the rights of Americans. Just because someone looks brown and might not be from here, that means nothing. It's always going to be another group until it affects you. And I'm sick of people who were considered non-white at some point and just forgot about it. You're fucking Irish and don't even know your fucking history. Because America's a melting pot and anyone can be from here. And none of you are indigenous.
We all are. We all are, you dumbass.
We're all American.
We
Every
technically
single
are
one of us
right.
are.
I'm from here. I'm
No, we
indigenous
don't.
to
I was
this
born
land
here.
because I was
Bro.
My
born here.
parents.
Let me.
You're not indigenous to this land if you're fucking white. I'm sorry, but you guys came from Europe. That's why you're white, right? Or from France. Maybe fucking, I don't know. I don't know where y'all came from besides a tiny little shitty island. But that's where y'all came from because y'all didn't want no kings, right? So that's why y'all are here in America. Y'all came in here and stole this shit. You're not indigenous. I'm sorry, you're not native. You're local. You might have been born here, but you're not indigenous. We should probably use words how they were defined. Maybe pick up a thesaurus, a dictionary. I mean, you even have a phone. You can look it up. You're using your phone right now to spew nonsense. White nonsense.
Say something to you. First of all, oh my goodness. First of all, I got a question for you. L. I'm just gonna call you L.
His name was T.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So basically, I was born in Puerto Rico. It's a U.S. territory. I'm an island man. What does that make me to compare to you? Please answer this one.
Yeah, so I answered his fucking question, but he just kind of acted like he won the conversation and I didn't respond. You are a U.S. citizen. You are in a U.S. territory. He had to come to the States to vote because Puerto Ricans can't vote. So that kind of sucks. But you support the president, you support the USA, and you're an American. Good for you.
So I voted in Pennsylvania for Donald Trump.
He's from the same place. He's from the same place as Bad Bunny is.
He just thinks that's so fucking funny. You guys didn't watch that halftime show. Why do you care now? I know you guys watched the shitty, lame, boring piece of shit fucking...
Being that, does that make him a U.S. citizen? Yes or no?
Yes, you're a U.S. citizen. And he responds, yes, correct.
I am a U.S. citizen, correct?
Okay, you know a little bit of your... Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I shouldn't have brought it up because you're not giving me a definite answer. So just, I am a U.S. citizen, correct?
Here comes Wyatt to the rescue.
Wyatt, take it over because I can't put up with this impatient man.
Wyatt? Is he saying Wyatt or White? I'm white. I'm white. That's how he says it with the Hank Hill. I'm white.
Sorry.
No one here has benefited from the 14th Amendment.
Every single one of you benefit from the 14th Amendment by not being racially discriminated against.
Movies?
Okay, wonderful. So if your parent's a citizen, you're also one.
If your parent is a citizen, then you also are one. That is birthright citizenship. That's how Donald Trump's all 4 kids are citizens. Okay. Fucking read.
Latest. Let me just answer this real quick. My mom, let's just say my mom and dad, right? They're Irish. They're both Irish, okay? And they're from Ireland and they're here on vacation, okay? But technically they're here also visiting family that immigrated from Ireland. And then my mom, oh no, she happened to have birth with us here in the United States. That would give us technically dual citizenship to the United States and to Ireland. Just the babies, though.
So if an Irish couple can have a child in the United States, which grants them dual citizenship, why can't a Mexican couple have a child in the United States, which grants them dual citizenship?
But now let's say since she gave birth here in the United States, and she's been with the family for a while, and she likes what's going on in the United States, her and my father do, is it right for them to use me to become a citizen of the United States?
No.
Population 1492 was 140 million people. In 1600, it was 15 million people. That's 125 million directly dead.
Is it right for them to use me to become a citizen of the United States?
No.
I almost don't understand the question. How is this an ethical or moral question? This is being phrased as some sort of moral quandary. When you told me you came here on the Santa Maria with Christopher Columbus. Intention, okay? Wanting a better life versus making an entire civilization pay you taxes, do slave labor, murder, genocide, smallpox blankets, theft by writing in languages they don't speak and making them sign contracts, putting them in boarding schools, cutting their hair, taking their pictures when it goes against their faith and steals their soul, forcing them to live on reservations after stealing their land. Yeah, I would say coming here and having a newer life, just wanting to live, that's okay.
Hell no.
No, I should not even be a United States citizen.
So if you're admitting to not being a United States citizen because it's not right for your parents to use you as a reason to be in the States, shouldn't you be deported? Just like the Mexicans? You should go back to Ireland, right? So what are we still doing here with you in America by your own standards that you just set? Shouldn't ICE come get you now?
What are they doing wrong? Why does it bother you if someone wants a better life? Oh my God, it's not okay to do genocide. It's okay to want a better life.
Because you know what? Their plan was the whole time was to return back to Ireland.
It doesn't matter what the intentions are. What happens is what happens where you are born. Every single one of you in this talk space has said, I'm an American because I was born here. Birthright citizenship applies to other people. Every single one of you are the descendant of an immigrant. Not all of you are indigenous Native Americans.
That's where I would be going. That's where I should be. I should not be a citizen of the United States. Just because I was born here. I'm Irish. I live in Ireland. That's where I've been my whole life. I was only born here. The same with like children who are born, in the military.
If you think being born here doesn't make you a citizen, then why don't you go back to wherever the fuck you came from?
If your ancestors are born and you were born on the same land as your ancestors, it is the same. Yeah.
Wait until you find out that Mexicans are Native Americans and have tribes too. Wow, you think being born 5 feet away from a border invalidates your history?
How the hell do you discover something that was already discovered by the Native Americans anyway? Duh! Indigenous people lived there thousands of years before Columbus's tawdry ass and tawdry crew first arrived in what we now call the Bahamas. Or should I say India, that's right. Columbus's dumbass thought he landed in India. Hence why we refer to Native Americans as Indians today. And let's not forget that Columbus forced indigenous people to pay their colonizers. What? I wish I was making this up. Anyone who didn't pay faced mutilation or worse. Forget Columbus Day. We're repping Indigenous Peoples Day.
None of us would be here if it wasn't for illegal immigrants. We're all the descendants of illegal immigrants or people taken against their will. That's not a good part of history. It's not something to be proud of or make light of.
And here we go.
We stole it fair and square, so we won that.
Notice how we use the specific term stolen. You stole this land, which goes back to what I earlier said. You guys stole this shit from indigenous Americans who were here before you guys arrived on some random fucking ship thinking you were in India. Learn to fucking read the stars. Mapping? Get into it, because you obviously don't know your own geography or really anything. You stole this land, you just admitted to it. You just circled around like a dog with your tail tucked between your legs. A dumb dog at that. Bad dog. Bad dog. Learn history better before speaking.
Who is we? Who's we won that? You didn't do shit. You don't know how to grow corn. What is with this pride in your voice? This arrogance? What?
We stole it fair and square. We took it. Well, the Native Americans went to war with you for it. Then you guys started that, and then we.
Even know what he's talking about.
now, but moving forward, you can't, if you're illegal and you come here illegally and you have a baby, it will still be a Mexican citizen.
That goes against the Constitution. That is dismantling the Constitution. That's dismantling the rights of Americans.
I got a
It's
question
not
for you.
illegal if we went to war for it and
Go
conquered
ahead.
it.
It's not illegal to extinct the Arawak Native tribe entirely. It's not illegal to steal because there's no written laws in your particular language yet. You're just taking advantage of shit.
Okay, first of all, I got a question for you. Who stole your frame of mind? I just want to know because you sound completely uneducational. You don't know what you're talking about. Please be quiet.
And tell me you voted for Kamala Harris.
I wanted blue like a real American would. I wanted down payment assistance. I wanted student loan forgiveness. I wanted a better economy. I wanted progress. I wanted something different.
This man voted for a woman that lost the election. That's what you call a loser, man. And that's exactly what you are, is a loser. You know what, Sean? You might throw me out of this, but that's fine. But you are a loser, and you're always gonna be a loser. I voted for a man that won the election. I voted for a man that basically used Elon Musk's millions to win the election. That's a smart man that I do want to acknowledge.
Hell yeah.
Anyone, feel free to disagree.
You voted for a man that's a proven rapist and pedophile. Also, because you're obviously not aware, Elon Musk literally rigged the election to be in Trump's favor.
It was stolen.
It was stolen. Like, you guys stole this land.
It was stolen.
All you guys do is steal.
And they're still friends.
I disagree.
That's what friends do, right? They accuse each other of being on the Epstein list when they're both on the Epstein list. Good friend.
Hey, let me ask you this question. Do you think Native Americans, original Indians on our soil, were given citizenship? Were they citizens?
I genuinely didn't know the answer at the time, so I just sat there in silence to piss them off.
Were the Indian citizens? Have you ever heard of the Dred Scott decision? And what the 14th Amendment did to Dred Scott?
Hello,
Did
sir.
it help
Hello,
the Native
latest. Did
Americans?
you pass out on us?
Latest. If you're not gonna answer,
Hold on a
What
second.
did it
I got
do? I
Wyatt.
want to know what it did.
No, Wyatt. He has no answer for Wyatt.
Okay, unmute yourself, dum dum. He's like, I'm muted.
Unmute yourself. Are you sick? Well, how come you couldn't figure out how to turn off mute?
Do you know what the Dred Scott decision was?
I don't.
All right. So you're here talking about citizenship and who has it and who doesn't, but you don't even know Dred Scott's Supreme Court decision that said that black individuals in our country were not citizens. And then what happened? That was in 1857 or 58. Then we had the damn 14th Amendment that changed Dred Scott. That gave fucking citizenship to the black individuals and their children.
You know what? That was actually quite well put for him, and it was the most educational thing that was said during this entire bout, this session, this interaction. So, yeah, cool. Rights for blacks. We should be citizens. We built half this country. I'm half black. I know I might not look it, but that's where I'm at.
I was just wondering, was Dred Scott, was that like with the Trail of Tears, and when they ran off, they started running off all the natives?
I forgot. I forgot who that was, and I just figured out why they haven't been talking this whole time.
Latest, you sound like your lack of knowledge. You sound like you don't know what you're talking about. And I'll be honest with you, you're not very smart when it comes to certain things.
Let's appreciate the most extremely subjective statement known to man. You lack knowledge in certain things. Yeah, not everybody knows everything, and if you do, you're probably wrong. A frog don't know how to run. A mechanic can't perform surgery. Get it out your...
Don't tell him what to do, little boy.
First of all these people here are very intelligent. Unlike you lack of knowledge. You like if someone took your mind frame or something, did someone just took your brain?
You lack of knowledge and you don't know things about certain things.
Because that's exactly what you is. Even the host right there is very smarter than you.
My therapist ghosted me and I got hit by a car, so that probably contributed to it. But
Yep. And even him.
I'm white.
pissed.
If I can say something real quick, and other someone else can talk after me, but bottom line is this: I met so many people who they say they dropped out of high school and they end up millionaires. And you say you have all these degrees and you're still surviving, you're still struggling and surviving. So if I was you, don't talk then.
I never once said I have a degree. I said I'm studying as a student to become a realtor. And I have had personal trainer certification through NCSF, and I studied with NASA. So, where did you come up with degrees? I haven't gotten any degrees. Doesn't mean I'm stupid, but whatever.
We can tell. We can tell you're
You can tell by
struggling.
the way your voice you're struggling. You're struggling so hard. I feel sorry for your fiance.
So you
American.
fetishize indigenous women because
No. To answer your question, no.
you're obsessed with them.
Northern
First of all,
Who's big
all
and
these
little?
people here are very intelligent. Ladies, look. Okay, I may have said some things, but to be honest with you, you voted for Kamala Harris is like saying you're a millionaire, which you're not.
Correlation? What does that mean? What does that mean?
You voted for Kamala Harris is like saying you're a millionaire, which you're not.
What does that mean?
And you know how many people, anybody knows who Rosebud is? You remember the live that I
I
was on
do.
with my other account?
Yep, I
Yeah.
know it. I'm white.
As his life, Rosebud said, I voted for my queen or the queen, Kamala Harris. Last time I checked, Kamala Harris is not a queen. I'm gonna explain. Hold on, let me explain that one. Kamala Harris is not a fucking queen. Do you understand that? Not a queen.
So this guy doesn't know pop culture. He doesn't know that we stand women in power. He doesn't know that Beyonce is a queen. Kamala is a queen. And we're not meaning it literally. We're not meaning it literally. He doesn't know pop culture. He doesn't know the context of words.
Why are you having no king rallies?
Trump is the president of the United States. I didn't say. First of all, I did not say that Trump is a king. He's a
We
president.
have the No Kings rallies because of the fascist and authoritarian policies going on in our government. Maybe we wouldn't think he was a king if he didn't depict himself as such. Maybe we wouldn't think he's the Antichrist if he didn't depict himself as Jesus. It's just, he does it to himself.
Saying before, you.
Oh my God!
This guy don't listen. Like, what the fuck? Someone
John,
take
I'm gonna
over.
have
I
to
can't
shut
do
him
it.
up so we can get
Madam,
one
would
at
you
a
like to
time.
add into this? Because I know
I'm
Madam
gonna have to shut him up one at a time.
If I was a mod here, I would have kept you shut. I'm not a mod, but I wish I was. You would have been quiet the whole time.
I just shut him down. I just shut him down, Ed. Go ahead.
They
You fascist little bitches are violating my First Amendment. Why are you censoring me?
say Trump is not a king. Correct. He's the president of the United States. But Rosebud is saying that Kamala is a queen.
Stop taking it literally.
Yo, if you can shut up and let me talk, it'll be nice.
Fucking muted. I'm fucking muted.
They say Trump is not a king. Correct. He's the president. Little boy. You're just a little boy I feel so sorry for your girlfriend. I hope your girlfriend or fiance finds something better than you.
She's a man.
You tell
She
him,
needs a
man.
man. Have her to call me.
She isn't interested in dating a 6-year-old plantation owner, but maybe next time.
I'm white.
Boy. Femboy that's butter from all.
They called me a femboy. No.
We know how.
No,
Yeah,
sir,
we
I
know
would
you
say
are. Do
lack
you
of
want to
knowledge.
stop talking
You're
shit
just
on
a lack
I
yourself
have
of
now?
not
knowledge. I
said
think someone took
anything
your
like
mind
that to
frame.
you at all, latest. Not one thing have I said negative to you. All are you,
Okay, hold on.
dumbass?
Dumbass.
American.
So you fetishize indigenous women.
And the host right there is very smarter than you. Let the little man talk. Let the little boy talk. Go ahead.
Go ahead, ladies. Go ahead. It's your turn.
It's my turn. It's my turn. Bitch. Just kidding. Why did Trump depict himself as Jesus? Why did he do that?
Oh my
He
goodness.
did not do that. It was
Can I
never
can I,
Jesus.
can I answer that? Hold on. Can I
When did
answer
he
that,
depict?
please?
When did he depict himself as?
Can I answer that?
When did he depict himself as? Can I answer that?
I'm pretty sure we all saw that post. You didn't see it? Then why are you commenting on the subject matter?
Can you mute this guy for a second, real quick? Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay, first of all, so yeah, I seen the TikTok interview. I seen the interview as well, 2 separate times. So no,
If you need a TikTok interview to formulate thoughts, and opinions, then perhaps you should just take a break from TikTok and start doing some brain exercises.
Hey, Trump said he didn't say he was Jesus Christ. He said he was a doctor. He said he was a human doctor. Right, that's correct.
No, like literally what actually happened was someone told him to say the image was doctored, and he was dumb enough to say, oh, doctored image, that means I'm a doctor. Trump is that fucking dumb.
Who cares?
Trump is so stupid. Oh wow, I got this one. If Trump is so stupid, why he beat Kamala Harris? That did not put enough effort to win the 2024 election. Answer that, smart man. I gotta hear this one.
Because he refused to debate her. He refused to debate her the second and
What?
third time.
When?
It's like once is enough.
Wow, unbelievable. When did? What? Wow.
He refused to debate her and then had to wear Mexi Pet on his ear. That's why he won.
Is he? Wait, what happened?
Okay, so wait. I think I was wrong. I think Cyber is an ally. He's just been stealthing it this whole time. He's been rage baiting everyone. And I fell for it, you know? He is an ally. I stand Cyber. Thank you, Cyber, for speaking up, because that is actually true. He did refuse to debate her because he was weak coming around the second time. And he was scared. So he ran away.
That's why he won.
Is he? Wait, what happened? Bottom line is this: Trump won the election. Kamala Harris lost, and Kamala Harris will lose any other election in the future. Let me make this real clearly. Sierra, a mod on Histories of News, knows how to keep a panel straight. Kamala Harris doesn't know how to put effort to win an election. So
Why did he win? He stole it. He freaking stole it. He bought it.
therefore, I'm sorry. Me and my brothers, we talked about this. I have identical triplet brothers. All three of us voted for Trump because they seen what Trump did and they seen what Kamala did.
We also know that as the price of housing has gone up, the size of down payments have gone up as well. Even if aspiring homeowners save for years, it often still is not enough. So in addition, while we work on the housing shortage, my administration will provide first-time home buyers with $25,000 to help with the down payment on a new home.
So we all share the same opinion, same frame minds. Now,
there's three of you?
No.
And I'll be honest, if I had to do it all over again, I would vote for Trump.
Hell yeah.
You're in school. I graduated from school. I went to Pennsylvania School of Business. I got an associate's and a bachelor within 2 years.
You got a bachelor's degree, which is a 4-year degree, and an associate degree, which is a 2-year degree, all within the time frame of 2 years. That's actually very impressive. I just can't tell by the way you interact with other people.
I got a high school and a college degree. What you got, boy?
I don't have a degree. I just have certifications.
I met so many people who they say they dropped out of high school and they end up millionaires. I got a bachelor's and associates. I voted for a man that won the election. You voted for a woman that lost the election. That is smart. You fucking idiot.
I don't understand the pride in voting for a fascist oligarch pedophile. Like, what? Why do you feel like you're a better person than anyone else for who you voted for? Is that what you need to feel important? I'm not understanding.
Why are you comparing dick sizes?
Somebody mute him real quick.
Hey, ladies, look at my picture up there. If
Look
your
at
girlfriend needs a real man, just give me a call. Just give me a call.
I can't understand this.
Why?
This guy, look.
Where's that guy that does the memes? Can we start one with him and Trump?
Latest, thank you for coming up. I am going to cycle you out. I know they did a little bit of gangbang on you, but I apologize for that.
You know what? All things end, and this is totally a okay conclusion because I was getting really frustrated and no one was understanding one another. So what was the point, actually? But the 14th Amendment is part of the Constitution. It should not be taken away from, and birthright citizenship applies to a lot of Americans, and we need the Constitution. We need it. We need freedom of speech, due process, and not be discriminated against. That's literally just the bare minimum.
Okay, I know what you guys are.
Keep them around for a little bit. Oh man,
No, I got somebody else in the request box.
I
Let me see
can.
what this is.
We're all
Seeing the
born
new
here.
Mortal Kombat and also Street Fighter trailers, man, they're great.
look, it's a nice tattoo. That's why the guy was
Oh, that's
talking.
pretty cool. I didn't know you had a sleeve. That's cool.
And I got it all in prison in Leavenworth, USP, bitches, because I'm a hardcore motherfucking. I almost said the F word. I almost called my own self the F word. Just kidding. I only have a couple dicks for it.
Does anyone want a little baby boy? White. Is he saying white or white? White. I'm white. I'm white. I'm white. I'm white. That's how he says it. It's a whole, like Hank Hill. I'm white. I'm white. I'm white. Okay, I'm sorry.